When to double down on the bottom. Just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my own investment journey with you. Always do your own research, make your own decisions, and invest in a way that fits your situation. Let's just imagine for a second you wake up tomorrow morning, open your brokerage account, and there's an extra $1,000 in it. It's just sitting there. Don't know where it came from? It's there. You contact the right people? Yep, it's supposed to be there. So you're like, cool, I got an extra $1,000 in my account. There's no strings, there's no taxes to pay on it right now, but you've got to put it to work immediately in portfolio. Do you know what to do with it? Now, for most people, that question instantly brings up this little debate in their head. Do I spread it across my favorites? Do I put it all into one stock? Do I chase the hottest, latest thing? And that's exactly where my pruning and investments systems step in and takes all the emotions out of it. You guys know how I run my system. I've got my base 35, which is 35 of my core holdings across my base 15 and my momentum 15 and my freedom stage 5 bond stocks that I have. It doesn't matter what stage they're in. It doesn't matter what category. When I've got money to put in, I'm looking at the bottom of that list. The lowest performer in my portfolio at that moment. Because that's where the opportunities are. That's where I get my discount and get them on sale. So if I had that $1,000 tomorrow, I'm not doing my normal when I prune something for 100, I split it between two of the bottoms and put 50 in each. I'm doubling down. I'm putting 100 into 10 bottom stocks is what I'm going to do with my $1,000. I don't got to think about it. I don't got to worry about it. I just do it. If they meet one rule, they're never above my current buy price. So if I've got 10 below my average cost price, $100 and 10 of them. Say I have 8 gets 100 and a couple of them are going to get 200. It's just the way it is. I never buy above my price. Whatever my base average cost is, never go above it. Here's what that means. Let's say my base price for a stock, basically my average cost per share is $50. If that stock is trading for 51 today, I'm not touching it. I'm not buying it. I only buy when the market price is lower than my base price. So I'm adding shares at a discount. That's the whole point. Buying on the dip, strengthening my position while lowering my overall cost. Now, what if there weren't 10 stocks under my base price? Let's say I only had 6 that qualified. Man, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good out of 35, only 6 underwater. It'd be pretty good. Then I'd take that $1,000 and I'd put 200 into a couple of them, maybe 150 into another couple, and I'd keep splitting it up until it was gone. But always in those discounted positions. I'm not going to throw money into something just to make it even if it's not below my buy price. I'm not going even. I'm not going status quo. I'm not buying above. I always buy below. That's how you take a big lump sum and make it fit perfectly into the exact same system you use for your smaller daily and weekly investments. It's not about reinventing the wheel just because the dollar amount is bigger. It's about scaling that same rules. We talk about $15. Anybody can do $15. That's a McDonald's meal. Once a month, $15. Put it in. Put it in. Pick your 15. Put it in that for 6 months to a year. Start to understand some things. Then pick your momentum ones. It's a little more aggressive. Price changes. But everything we do in the base 35 has dividends. That just makes it easier. We're getting some money out of it. And here's why this works so well. Especially with a big chunk like 1,000. First, you're accelerating the exact cycle that's already been growing your portfolio at the $15. You see the little movement. You see penny dividend, penny dividend. But then when you start getting a little more and you start getting $5 and $10 and 20s, it starts to add up quick. So it's pretty nice. You're feeding the bottom, which means those shares start climbing toward the top over time. And when they hit that $100 profit market, you prune them. You take the gains and you drop that money right back to the bottom again. That's $1,000. That $1,000 just started working for you in two places. In the stock you bought and in the one you're going to buy with the prune profits later. Second, you're still keeping risk in check. Even though you're putting more into each position, you're not just chasing a hot stock that's already run up. You're buying value. You're buying dips. You're buying potential upside of your margins, but safely. And finally, I can't say this enough. You're keeping the system simple. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they suddenly have extra money to invest is they start overthinking it. They change their process because that dollar amount feels special. But in reality, the same rules that protect you of a $50 investment protect you of your $1,000 investment. So if I had $1,000 tomorrow, it's the bottom 10 all the way, $100 each. Only if they're under my base price. If fewer than 10, I just upload heavier on the ones that I do. Then I sit back and watch them climb and wait for the pruning triggers to start hitting. That's it. No questions, no chasing, no fear of missing out. Just sticking to the system and letting it do the work. Whether it's $15 or $1,000. When I have money, I know where it's going immediately. Don't think, don't second guess. I know exactly where it's going. When I prune, I know exactly where it's going. I don't have to think because I did my thinking to get to my 35. I trust my 35. They will make me money long term, always. Pick your picks. Trust your picks. Stick to a system, whether it's mine or someone else's. Take all the guessing and second work out. If you want to have a couple experiments on the side once you get your nest egg big enough, so be it. But build that nest egg. Build that system that you trust, that you know is working. Every time you put a buck in it, you know what it's going to do. It's going to make you money. So trust your system. Trust a system. Learn more about my system. It works simply. It's just a variation of probably someone else's, and I didn't even know I picked it up. But I heard something somewhere and started putting things together. See you next time.